Hey, hello, and how are you, everybody? For the last time at Highmark Stadium during the regular season, that's Matt Bove. I'm Dom Tibbetts. The Buffalo Bills coming out on top over the New York Jets, 40-14 today. And Matt, this one tells a story of a lot of things when you put up 40 points, but it's offense and it's defense too, and the special teams as well, which is something we can get into. Really, all three facets of the Bills' game was working for them today.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to actually start with defense, which is a bit surprising. We usually start with the offense here. But I feel like the defense put the Bills in advantageous positions that allowed their offense to explode, especially in the second half. And that's saying a lot because I actually thought the defense started a bit dicey in this game. It felt like the Jets were moving the ball a little bit too easily down the field. And the Bills, like we've seen this year, needed to rely on some big plays to get them off of the field. So on the first Jets offensive possession, the Bills are already up, and then Aaron Rodgers throws a bad ball on 3rd and 1, and then Greg Rousseau blows up the run. On 4th and 1, the Bills turn it over, and then they make the big stop there, and then they started to get some luck with the Jordan Phillips interception. Greg Rousseau tips it over. So the big plays are nice, right? But I also think that that's not something you can count on as you get into the postseason. I don't think you're going to have as much turnover luck against better teams. The Jets have turned the ball over a lot this year, but still a lot to like. I do think that they have this season really tightened up in second halves of games, and I think that that's certainly important. So a good step in the right direction after a couple dicey performances. I mean, they had those back-to-back games where they give up 40 points. Then last week, Drake May carves them up a little bit in the first half, then they get the turnovers and the big plays, and then today I think they really down. I mean, the starters go off the field, and it's 40-0 at that point. And Ed Oliver, I really liked what he said after the game. He's like, sometimes you need a game to remind you what you can be, and it felt like today that's what they did.
Also, you kind of brought it up there too, the Bills starters on defense pitched a shutout, basically, before Tyrod Taylor came in. Little blast from the pass there, right. So,
like their full, unit of starters. They still had some stragglers out there, but their actual starting defense was really good.
And listen, you and I this season, Matt, we have been pretty critical, I think, of the Bills' special teams because it hasn't always been there too. I can't remember the touchdown that ensued off of it. My brain's in jello right now. Sam Martin downs that punt within the 5. No, that was the Epinesa safety. That's what that led to, right? So complimentary football all around, which is crazy to say that we're talking about the special teams, but I thought that was an important moment of this game too. The Bills' offense, as Josh Allen even alluded to after the game, a little bit slow to get things going. That safety kind of sparked something where you felt like the Bills started to put it out of reach there too. They go down and get a score before halftime. Then offensively, Josh Allen, I mean, his ball to Amari Cooper was special. The ball that he makes across his body to Keon Coleman, who comes up like a Michael Jordan ad and comes through over 2 Jet defenders. There it is right there. I mean, the Josh Allen does probably the last good case to strengthen his MVP caliber kind of resume that he's going to have to hope voters go with here. And I thought he did a pretty good job of that.
Yeah, it's funny. He had maybe more spectacular incompletions today than he actually did completions. It ended up evening out because of the Keon Coleman touchdown, because of the Amari Cooper touchdown. He had one to Keon Coleman where he was rolling right and buying time. He throws it. Coleman wasn't able to bring it in. He had one where he was getting sacked, falling to the ground, and he threw a pass to Shakir, and Shakir wasn't able to bring it in. He had an absolute dime down the sideline to Keon Coleman that got wiped out because of a holding penalty. So there were some plays that would have made the day more statistically impressive, but it's hard to say it wasn't statistically impressive because he did have 3 total touchdowns, 2 touchdowns passing, 1 touchdown rushing. He ties Thurman Thomas as far as Bills rushing touchdowns in a career are concerned.
And Josh Allen is a quarterback, mind you.
He is not a running back like Thurman Thomas was, who was a Hall of Famer, by the way. I feel like we're watching a Hall of Fame quarterback right now. Yeah, I think it was a really impressive day. I think next week he will play a series or 2 just to kind of keep his start streak alive, but I don't think there's any way he plays a ton. Just given that he's been banged up a little bit, you're going to the playoffs. I feel like a fully healthy Josh Allen, a rested Josh Allen is more important than a guy who plays a couple extra series.
Do you believe the old conversation rest versus rhythm that a lot of teams have to have when you kind of locked in?
Rest, absolutely rest.
So you're not at all concerned if Josh Allen goes into the divisional or the wild card round matchup here in 2 weeks from now. You're not concerned if he has maybe 3 pass attempts next week in New England.
No, I think that the risk is so much worse than the reward.
I can agree with that.
I can agree with that. If something happens and now all of a sudden you're going into the playoffs, to me, I just think back to last year, right? And they were really banged up going into the playoffs. playoffs, and then they had some injuries in the wild card game. Now, of course, the same thing could happen here, but you just want to be as healthy as possible, and anybody who is dealing with anything, I do not think I would play. I think I would be playing guys who you want to get some looks at. I would probably activate Micah Hyde just to have him out and get some snaps.
You, Matt Bovee,
Right?
would say you activate Micah Hyde?
I don't think I would play James Cook a lot. I don't think I would play Amari Cooper a lot. I don't think I would play, really the starting offensive line.
Nope.
A series or two, and then get them out of the game.
Yeah, time to be healthy here, too. I want to touch on one thing that really stood out to me, and you alluded to it with Ed Oliver's game, because I thought Greg Rousseau had a really great game. I mean, he's the guy who tips the ball that lands into the arms of Jordan Phillips. Von Miller gets back on the sack sheet. I think he's now tied or gotten to 16th place with that sack today on the all-time list, too.
I just yawned. I'm so sorry. I just yawned on camera. That is so. Why am I tired?
I was talking, I guess, so.
His takes are that boring.
All right, well, for Matt, I'm down.
Stop.
But I think consistently we have had kind of a roller coaster ride with the Bills' defensive line.
Yeah.
I think the offensive line has been such a unit of strength that it's raised that expectations on who's going to win in the trenches. I think the Bills' defensive line had a game today where, again, alluding to what Ed said after the game, is like, yeah, I think with one more regular season game left, they get rested. That's a kind of momentum you're going to want to need, especially when you consider who the quarterbacks might be that come in here in 2 weeks from now. I thought overall the defensive line today took a big step up right when they needed to.
I agree that they took a step in the right direction, but it is still the thing that I am maybe the most concerned about as we head into the playoffs here. I don't trust the defensive line to constantly get pressure, and one of the things we have seen this team struggle with this year is third down defense. It feels like they give up a lot of third down conversions, especially against good quarterbacks, and the reason for that is because the pass rush has not gotten consistently home. Besides Greg Rousseau, we have not seen enough consistency from Ed Oliver. We have not seen enough consistency from A.J. Epinesa, especially Von Miller. Now, who knows? Maybe they're waiting to try and hit another gear when the games really start to matter in the playoffs, and I bet that's what they would say, but I do think that is still a bit of a concern for me moving forward. I trust the defensive backs. For the most part, I should say I trust the corners. For the most part, I trust the linebackers. A bit iffy on the safeties, but the defensive line has been a little bit too hit or miss. But, the one thing I will say is they have adjusted well in second halves, and that's what we need to see moving forward because, there's 3 teams they can play in the playoffs in the first round.
This is what I wanted to get to at the end, so I'm glad you're doing it.
The Broncos, or the Dolphins. Those are Joe Burrow, Tua, and Bo Nix, who has been very impressive. Those games, you need your defensive line to show up.
Yeah. You also, quite frankly, I'm looking at what that could be in 2 weeks from now because we were talking about it before we started recording. What is your ranking on teams you least likely would want if you're the Buffalo Bills in 2 weeks from now, and who's the team you hope to see?
Well, none of them I don't think are, easy. I'll say that.
No, it's the NFL. Every team makes the playoffs for a reason,
It's weird because I have seen this team as the 2 seed play against Skylar
Thompson 2 years ago.
And then you saw them play against Mason Rudolph last year with the Steelers. So I don't think you're going to have nearly as favorable of a matchup this year as you did in those years. I would say the team that would scare you the most is absolutely the Bengals.
Agreed.
Because Joe Burrow can just light it up offensively.
Agreed.
Even though their defense is not good, I think if you get into a shootout, it puts a lot of pressure on your offense and 1 or 2 mistakes happen, and that's a game that can get away from you. The one thing I'll say, so the Broncos control their own destiny, right? They are going to Kansas City next week. They're playing the Chiefs in Denver. If they win that game, the other results do not matter.
Right.
The Broncos are the team that the Bills will play. I wonder, this might be a little chess, not checkers, I wonder if the Chiefs, first off, I don't think they're going to play their guys because they,
have
don't want they
a 1 seed locked up.
They
have a 2 week bye pretty much
they're not
coming up
playing
if
for
they
anything.
wanted.
This is one of those galaxy brain things. I think they know the Broncos getting in is less of a threat than the Bengals, and they don't want to see the Bengals.
Ooh.
Galaxy brain here, because the Bengals come in, they're the 7 seed, they would play the Bills. If the Bengals beat the Bills, the Chiefs would then host the Bengals.
Because they're always going to get the lower seed.
Because they get the lower seed, and I think that they want nothing to do with that team, especially in the playoffs. So Galaxy brain here, I think they're thinking we would rather have the Broncos get in, because even though the Bills would probably beat them, we would then in the second round get the Texans or the Steelers or something like that. So chess, not checkers, just something to keep in the back of your head. I'm sure the Broncos are also home. and they're fighting for their first trip to the playoffs in a long time. But after watching them against the Bengals on Saturday, they could have punched a ticket to the playoffs with a successful 2-point conversion, and they chose not to. And I feel like those are bad coaching decisions, and who knows what happens in a one-game thing.
And now the looming Cincinnati Bengal matchup could be here in just a couple of weeks.
We have to go be on TV now.
All right, cool. That's Matt Bove. I'm Dom Tibbs. The Bills win 40-14 over the New York Jets. They've clinched the 2 seed. We'll see you guys next time.